So we've hinted at the Old Testament written primarily in Hebrew, the New Testament written in Greek. And obviously a lot has happened between the first century and today. So could you share with us a little bit of the journey, so to speak, of how we go from those original texts, we've talked about with the canon, to what we have in our actual English translations of the Bible?
In 30 seconds or less.
30 seconds or less.
The original documents are called autographs. We have no autographs. No one claims to have an autograph. And copies were made as the center of the church moved to Rome. We know that geographically most of the copies came out of there, but we have copies in Egypt and various places around the Mediterranean world. And for most of the time, there's not been any real question because the manuscripts basically agreed with each other. And it really wasn't until the science of archaeology was born, they started digging up manuscripts, mostly in Egypt, that were much older from our point of view, which means they were much closer in time to the time of Jesus. And what they found is that there was differences. Jesus comes down from the Mount of Transfiguration, and in these set of Greek manuscripts that we've had, Jesus says, this kind only comes out by prayer and fasting. We dig up these new manuscripts that are much older, and Jesus says, this kind, the exorcism story, this kind of demon only comes out by prayer. And so you look at it and you go, uh-oh, something's different. And so it really wasn't until we started getting, these older manuscripts that we started realizing that there is an issue. So the entire science of textual criticism was born. And there is the debate between King James and all the other modern translations. But there's no real debate on modern translations. That's what's caused the trouble. And so when translations come along, every translation, like I say, I know of, except the King James, New King James, is using these other manuscripts. So God preserved them. And mostly in the sands of Egypt, where it's so dry that the parchment didn't dissolve and stuff. And so we're very fortunate to have them.